Hey guys, and welcome to a new review. Today we're reviewing Gridman, the anime. It was on Toonami. I watched all of it. If I watched on Toonami, I'm going to say it because Toonami is Friday. But this is a show I didn't know anything about until they started playing it on Toonami. And I started recording and watching it. Yeah, I saw it from the trailer, because they showed the trailers and stuff on Toonami. When they play other shows, they show the trailer. And it was a mech anime. I'm like, okay, I don't know if I've seen too many mech animes. I was thinking about, like, have I seen a lot of mech animes? And I was like, other than Mobile Suit Gundam Origins, I can't think of any, but there probably are some, I just can't think of any. I've probably seen something that has a giant mech or something, or robot in it, I just can't remember it, because, I don't know, I can't think of anything. There probably is something, but I just can't think of it. But yeah, so my mech knowledge is not vast. I know a little bit about Gundam, and I know about some other ones like Big O and stuff I've heard of, but yeah. What do I think of Gridman? Do I think it's a good mech anime? Do I think it's a good... And now I've like I said, not seen a ton, but I have a general idea. I think it's interesting as a mech anime because it feels, when you watch the trailer, it's like, okay, it's just a mech anime, just a mech anime. But when you get into the show, there's some other stuff in it. I'm like, okay, I didn't expect some of this other stuff, and I actually like that. Like, it's not just a mech anime, there's all this other stuff that I think is really cool and makes it feel different than an anime. I think the animation is good. The animation is good, like, for a show like this. I feel like it very... Like, with the mech, the main character, Gridman, not really spoilers, it's the main character, the main robot giant mech thing, like, the colors on them are very, like, I feel like bright, how you remember correctly, bright and colorful, and, really great. Now, obviously, like I'm saying, I saw this a little bit ago, so sometimes when I read stuff, not right after I saw stuff, I have things where I can't, like, remember exact details, but, I liked it, like, the color of him, the color it felt like a more bright and colorful show. It was great, I liked it. Yeah, that's my general, I'm going to give my general thoughts before we get to the actual, when I talk more about it. I'm definitely going to be some stuff that might be so spoilers, so I want to keep that in mind. Reading general stuff, I liked it. I think it's a good anime. I think it's a good mech anime. I like it. It was not what I expected for certain stuff, and I like how it ended. I thought it was interesting. It's very different. Not what I was expecting. I like that. Let's get into it. So the manga anime is about, the mech anime about this kid who's in school, can't remember stuff. And this other guy finds him, or this girl finds him, and helps him. And eventually we find out that these big, like, kaiju things, these kids can see these big kaiju just sitting out there, just, like, I don't know, just, like, standing there, not doing anything, like, oh shit, we can see them. And then eventually he has the girl who he meets, becomes friends with, has a mom owns, like, a pawn shop or some type of store place, and then they have a computer in it, and then they, obviously that is how he accesses Gridman. He goes to the store, the computer opens up, and it's like Gridman talking to him, and then he gets sucked in, and then he becomes Gridman and fights giant kaiju that appear. And there's some other characters who come in later who know who Gridman is, are trying to help, and they like can turn into other things to combine with Gridman, like weapons or other things to help Gridman. So they're cool. I like all those characters. They're all fun characters. I'm like, yeah, those are cool. Like, kind of badass, cool characters. So I like them. And then we have, the villain. Who's the villain of this? It is one of the other, and this is a secret. I don't know if they didn't do it immediately. We find out it's now one of the classmates. So like I said, they're going to get spoilers because it happened very early on. You find out he's the villain. So it's not like super, that's not like the first thing, I don't think, but you find out early on, maybe it was the first episode. I don't know, but you do find out early on he's the villain. So it's like, I was too big a spoiler, but yeah. Because he's creating these monsters, and there's other things talking to us, like helping you, and is creating these monsters, not fighting, and there's a lot of things about with her, like creating this is like a world. It's not really Earth, it's like a world. It's really weird. It's a world. That stuff like, this is the world, I'm creating these monsters to fight, and also, it's good. I like it. So like I said, she's creating the monsters to fight Gridman and attack stuff, and she gets rid of people she doesn't like, because people are disappearing, and then they're like, oh, what happened to that guy? Why did he disappear? Then you find out that, oh yes, she's the one doing it. You find out who she is, and that she's the one doing it, and they try to help her, become friends with her, she kind of become friends with them. But it's like, it's an interesting concept of a show, I think, for like, it's not just mechs fighting other mechs, mechs fighting giant kaiju monsters, or mechs fighting monsters, like, mechs fighting giant kaiju, well, there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes, and about the world, and how it is, like, they can only go so far out of the world, or whatever. It's very interesting, really cool. I like Gridman. I think Gridman is a good mech anime. And this one of the animes, I feel like some people like it, some people don't. I think this in the, I've heard people talk about this, and I feel like it's an anime that you might like, you might not. I feel like it's like divisive. Not divisive, but more like some people like it, some people don't. And I like it. I think Gridman's good. I actually enjoyed Gridman all the way through. I never was bored. Because the anime, if it's boring, that's I think the worst thing for any show is being boring. being like bad can be good, because like being so bad is kind of good, and you can have being bad can be sometimes really good. It's better than being boring. I have it being bad and boring. Because boring is just it's just like drag to sit through. It's not fun. But Gridman is really fun. Thank you guys for watching. Let's get on to the rating for this show. Gridman, like I said, I rate every show when we do. Also, I'm changing the titles and stuff. If you saw, I'm changing thumbnails and titles for the video to make them a little more different. I want to see how this works. I think this is going to be maybe a little more fun. Instead of just saying like da-da-da movie review or show review, we just do like these titles to make it more interesting. Because I'm still talking about the video and doing a review, but I'm doing it, changing the titles and making it more like a, hey, is this show really good? Is this show like, like I said, the last one I did was on the Princess Tennis live action movie. It was like, is the live action Princess Tennis movie good? That's what's question marks. That and makes like, is it good? Like kind of stuff like that. With like more like, it's depending on what I'm reviewing. But yeah, we're gonna do one stuff that I try to see how it works. But yeah, we are going into the rating, and I'm gonna give this one. I want to give it a solid 8. Like 8 for me, a solid, great. I'd watch it again easily. It's fun. I would watch it again. It's good. Gridman's great. Actually, I liked it. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Maybe I'll do a video about my rating scale. We take a look at the rating scale and actually give my rating scale so you kind of have an idea of what my rating is. But 8 for me is like good or like solid. Like there's nothing really wrong with it. It's not like anything that goes above and beyond. It's a solid movie, solid show. Nothing wrong with it. Animation of the show is great. It's just a good show. I really enjoyed Gridman. I actually am a fan of Gridman. So check it out, Gridman. Really good. What you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Let's talk about Gridman. You guys can always stay up. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye. And now, video's done for today. Another video, anime done. You know what to do? Oh, fuck! Oh, no. Somebody let out another kaiju. I gotta go deal with it. See you guys in the next video, guys. Bye. Who keeps letting these kaiju out? Fuck.